Pull up with the facts. You talking shit about me, you a goofy. Your nigga hitting on my phone cause he wanna do me. You a NPC, I'm about to have a degree. Hello, Harvard is me.
Hello, Harvard is me. You a NPC.
What is up, guys? Welcome back again. I got another video today, and today, as I promised, we are going to be talking about zombie survival, aka surviving a zombie apocalypse. And I'm going to be listing my opinions and some tips that I think would help out very well if you're trying to survive a zombie apocalypse. Now, I give myself possibly a 50-50 chance at surviving one. Like, you know, because I'm not overly smart, nor am I overly have a lot of knowledge in wilderness survival and things like that. Like, I'm pretty much a internet kid. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm an internet kid because I've been outside and I've known like how to be in the woods, how to find my way back home, but it's like I don't prioritize myself into doing things like going off the grid type survival, which would be very good for most of us to start doing that now because of what's going on in the world. Like, it's going to be very good to have those type of skill sets, which I'm going to work on those skill sets. I also try to find as many books as I can on it so I can read and learn. But if it just so happened right now, yeah, a 50% chance that I'm going to live, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Now, here are some tips that I'm going to tell you guys that I think will help you survive very well in the zombie apocalypse. And I'm going to explain each one very thoroughly. Now, this will not be like a long video like all of my other videos. This will not be that long. Well, it shouldn't be. I'm going to try not to talk that much. But yeah, I think this is a fun topic and I want to share it with you guys. So let me get my board over here because I made a whole list. So here, as you guys can see, let me kind of put it here. So as you guys can see, these are the 7 tips that I've written on how to survive one. So we're going to go off this list and we're going to read. So for number 1, never trust people, never trust the living. Now, I cannot stress this enough because trusting the living is literally like putting a gun to your head and playing Russian roulette, because you never know the type of person that you're going to meet, especially within a zombie apocalypse. When it's a time of survival mode, people, they're not all there. People are the last people to trust, which is why I truly believe that people are more dangerous than animals. People are more cruel than animals. And just think about it. If we in that point in time where it's literally fight to survive or be eaten, you better believe the human mind is going to turn cruel and wicked. You never know what type of people you're going to meet. So yes, definitely never trust anybody you come across, bro. Anybody come across, no matter how nice they seem, no matter how much they want to help you, be by your side, do not trust them. Do not let your guard around them for a minute, because push come to shove, 9 times out of 10, that person will rather sacrifice you than sacrifice themselves if it came to that point. So yeah, number 1, can't stress it enough. Don't trust the living. You will have a better chance at taking your chances with a walker. Why am I saying walker, bro? I'm sorry. I've been watching too much Walking Dead, guys. Like, I'm literally starting all back over on the series, so I'm referring to it as walker. But since they call them walkers, we gonna call them walkers too. So you will have a better chance with the undead / walker. Number 2, travel light. This is very essential, because if you travel too heavy, it's going to make it hard for you to run when you need to, maybe swim if you need to, maybe jump over things. It's going to make it really hard if you have so much heavy gear on you. So yes, travel light. Travel as light as possible. Only take things that you know for a fact that you are going to need. And I would say a couple things you could take with you in a backpack. You know, make sure you have a backpack that's durable, that can survive harsh terrain and all that stuff like that. Like, make sure you have a backpack that's very, very durable, but also spacious, but not too spacious or not too big, but just enough space for you to keep stuff you need to keep, like first aid kits, medicine, maybe a bottle of water, flashlight, keep a knife on you. You know, just keep essential things like that. Don't add extra stuff that you know you don't need, even though it probably look cool. You probably run across something that you want to keep, like, oh, I want to keep this with me. You don't need it. You don't need it. If it's not essential to your survival, you do not need it. Leave it behind. Number 3, we have stay away from crowded places. Another thing that is key. And what I noticed in a lot of movies too, like I said, I'm going to try to make this as realistic as possible, because if we talking realistic standards, it'll be very rare that anybody will survive a zombie apocalypse, because it's not like the movies at all. Even scientists would say this, that if it were a zombie outbreak, half the population would be wiped out, literally. Now, you would definitely probably be lucky enough to be that 1% of person that didn't get wiped out. But yeah, good luck to you, because it's a lot harder in real life than it is on TV. So back to what I was saying, stay away from crowded places. So you are at more risk to be attacked by the undead or walkers if you are going to a place that has like a lot of buildings, a lot of cars. You know, it's not really a lot of open area for you to see something coming at you. Yeah. Avoid those places at all costs unless you just have to. When I say unless you have to, I'm saying that if you just need to do like a food run, a medicine run, whatever, and you have to go to them crowded places, cool. But if you can avoid it, please avoid it at all costs, because you never know. You never know. It's undead people, and 100% there will probably be more undead people in those crowded areas than there will be somewhere out in the stretch of land. Just being honest. Number 4, preserve food and water. Very important, very essential. Anybody that's like on the top of things that you should definitely prioritize is saving your food and saving your water. It's very, very important and very, very essential, because that is how you're going to eat. That is how you're going to get your nutrition. That's how you're going to stay hydrated. That's how you're going to stay strong to fight these walkers / undead people. Please do that. Number 5, stay on high alert. Stay on high alert. That means watch all your surroundings. Make sure you know exactly where you're going. Make sure you know where you're heading. Make sure you know the type of people around. If you do find some people, maybe it's not you anymore and it's 2 more people, just stay alert of everything around you. Look at cars, look at buildings, look at the way the trees are moving, look at the way the sky is falling, see if it's gonna rain, see if it's gonna thunderstorm. You know, just be on high alert of everything around you, because it can definitely save your life at a time you need to be saved. Number 6, always use silent weapons. Now, I feel if I was in a zombie apocalypse, my choice of weapon would have to be either a samurai sword or a bow and arrow, or like a crossbow, something like that, you know, or one of them automatic crossbows. That too, like Daryl Dixon had. Oh, one of those too, definitely rocking those. But those would be like my top type weapons that I would want to get a hold of rather than a gun, because guns are noisy. And the last thing you want to do is draw noise to yourself. The last thing you want to do is get noticed by the undead or the walkers. So I definitely would say keep a gun, like maybe a handgun or whatever automatic, whatever type of gun you got. I definitely say keep it as a backup plan, but do not make it as your main weapon. Do not make a habit of finding more of them unless you need to. Now, if you feel like you're about to go do something that you know gonna require you to have multiple guns, then go for it. You feel me? Like, do it. Your survival is number 1 priority. But if you feel like that you're a lone wolf, you're gonna stay under the radar, definitely use silent weapons like I mentioned. Those are the type of weapons I would use. I would 9 times out of 10 want to be a lone wolf, because I will only have myself to look out for, and I could always be aware of things more, because now I don't have to worry about somebody else that's with me and trying not to get myself killed, but also trying not to get this person killed, or try not to let this person get me killed. Last and not least, keep human interaction low. I know in this list I've said a lot about human beings. It's because it's facts, bro. Humans are just terrible people, bro. I can't lie. They are the most evil, the most vicious people. You would have better chances if it wasn't a human being, because humans can do way more to you than what that undead person can do. Humans can do so much more evil to you. So yes, very much low human interactions as possible, only if you need to. But that's gonna sum up the video today. These are just some things that I think will help me survive a zombie apocalypse, could possibly help you. You guys also make sure to leave your thoughts in your comments. Maybe leave a couple tips that you would think would help. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will be back soon.
I'ma switch it up though.
Wait a minute, run it back.